Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button, and give this video. Is a new rivalry born out of Finn and Carter's battle over Steffy? According to previews on the Bold and the Beautiful, the ongoing rivalry between Carter Walton and Steffy Forrester may give John Finnegan a new opponent. After rescuing Steffy from Luna Nozawa's grasp, Finn and Liam Spencer, who had previously been rivals, discovered some common ground. Liam was really sincere when he visited Finn to express his gratitude for becoming the hero. Liam now acknowledges that Steffy and Finn's marriage is stable. For the time being, Finn doesn't need to be on alert when it comes to Steffy's ex, because Liam has returned his focus to Hope Logan. For dramatic effect, Finn may still engage in combat with a male opponent. Depending on how events develop, Carter and Finn might be the next rivalry the program develops. As everyone knows, Finn will not tolerate anyone who even considers disrespecting his wife. Finn would undoubtedly disapprove of the charges and taunts that Carter has been hurling at Steffy, because he is very protective of her. You can bet that Finn will step in if he ever witnesses Carter and Steffy fighting. Finn might make it apparent that Carter should speak with him about any issues he may be having. Our BNB forecasts indicate that Steffy and Carter's friction will only intensify, potentially entangling Finn in the animosity. Many fans once thought that Finn and Carter could have a good friendship, but that ship might have sailed for the time being. Rather, Finn and Carter might be preparing for a conflict that will take some unexpected turns. A Carter rivalry may help address Finn's lack of recent work on the show and provide some exciting sequences. According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Carter and Finn might have some heated arguments in the future. Keep checking back for any fresh developments. Spoilers for Tuesday, September 3rd, 2024's episodes of The Bold and the Beautiful, Lee acts quickly, RJ's murder interrogation, and Finn's theory are available now. Fans may anticipate John Finnegan explaining his notion to Lee Finnegan in tomorrow's episode. Emergence of the Brave and the Lovely. Finn asks RJ Forrester about Tom Starr's death, as Lee considers his theory regarding Luna Nozawa. Let's discuss what will happen in the upcoming episode of the CBS soap opera, as you continue reading. According to John's teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Finnegan's theory will be presented to Lee on Tuesday, September 3rd. Finn has two people to worry about right now after returning from Bill Spencer's. The main thing that worries Finn is Steffy Forrester Finnegan, played by Jacqueline McInnes Wood. But after hearing Bill's justifications, the good doctor is certain that Luna is to blame for Steffy's abduction. Lee Finnegan moves quickly. They must do action rather than just sit around talking. As Finn shares his theory with Lee, Finn makes the decision to go ask RJ about Tom's passing. Finn may be hoping that RJ may offer some clarification or wisdom. Lee might attempt to contact Luna in the meanwhile. Lee might even visit the apartment, in fact. That makes sense because Lee and Luna do battle later in the week. The murder interrogation of RJ Forrester. According to Tuesday, September 3rd spoilers on The Bold and the Beautiful, Finn will go interrogate RJ. After leaving Lee, Finn will want to know how Tom died. Luna's name will undoubtedly be brought up. It's possible that RJ will share with Finn what he informed Ridge Forrester concerning Luna's altered behavior after moving in with Bill. September 3rd, 2024, Tuesday. Fans can also anticipate that Finn will make progress in his search for Steffy in Tuesday's episode. Finn may come to understand that Luna is not only unique, but also lethal. Will Finn, though, be aware that Steffy and Luna are at the flat? It's likely that Luna won't stop her attack to allow the good doctor to call, and Lee hasn't had time to let Finn know where she's heading. So, be prepared for a violent face-off. When this is all over, Luna's deadly lie will have everyone's brains spinning. Penelope Poppy Nozawa, RJ, Bill, and even Zen Forrester Dominguez may find it difficult to cope with this change in circumstances. Maybe it was the ideal moment for Dr. Taylor Hayes to make a comeback. After Luna's takedown, many people will require therapy. Post your ideas in the space provided for comments below. To find out what happens next, keep watching the soap opera on CBS or Paramount+. According to teasers on The Bold and the Beautiful, Carter Walton's proposal was turned down. The COO is now seeking retribution for Hope Logan's termination. Carter stated that he would fund the expansion himself. Carter might not have enough money to start his own business on his own, but he might be able to find a covert investor. Is it possible that Carter will become involved with Sheila Carter Sharp? Sheila is long overdue to become embroiled in a controversy and has a lot of hidden wealth. Let's discuss the options after you finish reading. Carter Walton made a proposal to Forrester Creations about a luxury brand, according to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful. It was shut down by Steffy Forrester Finnegan. Thus, Carter was relying on the ultimate choice made by Ridge and Eric Forrester. Sheila, Carter's hidden investor, finances the luxury brand company? Steffy, Ridge, and Eric talked about it. To be honest, it appears like they gave it careful thought, but Forrester Creations wasn't a suitable fit for it for a number of reasons. However, Carter wasn't pleased with Eric's explanation of this. Carter actually appeared to believe he was being fired. "I hope Logan is fired," Hope texted Carter following Eric's rejection. Carter drove his sports car, replete with screeching brakes, into the parking lot of Forrester Creations. Hope approached Carter at a trot and informed him of her termination. Carter glared up at the FC emblem on the building, but Hope just wanted to leave. Carter vowed to Hope that they would not get away with it, his eyes filled with wrath and a furious determination. The assistance of Deacon Sharp. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Illinois Giardino's business temporarily declined as a result of the double killings. But Deacon Sharp appeared to bounce back. Deacon's business is thriving. Sheila, the investment of Carter Sharp. Sheila is the one with the money, even if Carter appeared to be implying an investment opportunity. Deacon's restaurant is doing well indeed. But Sheila has a lot of money stashed away, as has been said numerous times. In an attempt to get Deacon to contribute to the funding of the luxury brand concept, Carter might make an investment pitch. Sheila could accomplish it, but Deacon probably couldn't. Carter might change his mind, even if he recently fired Sheila. Sheila is not only wealthy, but also creative, and she may be able to start her own line of Halloween-themed products. Although that might not occur and would be contentious, it would undoubtedly be fascinating. Deacon was overwhelmed with appreciation after hearing about Carter's defense of Hope's line. Indeed, Carter recently expressed to Deacon his desire for Hope to be a part of the wonderful things that lie ahead. Finn and Liam, a rivalry revisited and resolved. Finn's rivalry with Liam Spencer seemed destined for endless friction, with Liam's history with Steffy always coming between them. But after Finn's heroic intervention in the Luna Nozawa ordeal, the two men managed to reach an understanding. Liam even showed genuine gratitude toward Finn, marking a new chapter in their complicated dynamic. Now that Liam seems committed to rekindling things with Hope, Finn no longer feels the need to be on constant high alert around Steffy's ex. But Finn's protective nature doesn't simply vanish, and with the increasing turmoil between Steffy and Carter, it seems he could have a new adversary to contend with. Carter Walton, friend or foe? Carter's interactions with Steffy have been anything but peaceful lately. His ambitious plans at Forrester Creations, including his assertive ideas and confrontational attitude, have created a significant rift between him and Steffy. Carter's not one to back down, and he's been unapologetic in challenging Steffy's authority, questioning her decisions, and even making accusations that have left her feeling undermined. It's no surprise that Finn, a fiercely loyal and protective husband, would take issue with anyone disrespecting Steffy. Even though Finn and Carter once had the potential for friendship, that seems unlikely given the rising tension. For Finn, this isn't just about Steffy's role at Forrester, it's personal. The perfect storm for a new rivalry. Carter's relentless push for his vision at Forrester Creations has rubbed many people the wrong way, and Steffy is feeling the brunt of his ambition. As Steffy continues to clash with Carter, Finn's protective instincts may soon lead to a showdown between the two men. It's hard to imagine Finn standing idly by if he witnesses Carter berating or belittling Steffy, especially if the insults are pointed and personal. In The Bold and the Beautiful, it's rare for rivalries to stay strictly professional. Emotions inevitably bleed over into personal lives. Finn may feel compelled to confront Carter directly, making it clear that any issue Carter has with Steffy will have to go through him first. This potential confrontation would add a thrilling twist to both Finn's storyline and Carter's, giving fans a rivalry they may not have expected, but would be eager to see unfold. Is this the end of Finn and Carter's friendship? There was a time when many fans saw potential for Finn and Carter to be great friends. Both are strong, level-headed characters who don't stir up drama unnecessarily. But that common ground is quickly vanishing. Carter's aggressive stance at Forrester and his friction with Steffy could leave Finn feeling betrayed. He may even feel that Carter's ambition is clouding his sense of respect and loyalty, particularly toward Steffy. And let's be honest, if there's one thing Finn can't tolerate, it's disrespect toward his wife. Steffy is not just his love, but his world, and anyone who crosses her ultimately crosses him. Will Finn become Steffy's champion against Carter? With Carter seeming increasingly like a threat to Steffy's authority and vision at Forrester, Finn may take it upon himself to act as her protector, even within the company's hierarchy. We know that Finn is no stranger to making his feelings known when it comes to his family's honor. Could he step in to help Steffy keep her footing at Forrester? Or will he simply challenge Carter head-on, insisting that he leave Steffy out of his ambitions? Fans can expect some serious fireworks if Finn decides to intervene in Steffy's professional life to defend her against Carter. A Finn versus Carter storyline would not only give both characters more screen time, but also open the door for complex alliances and possible betrayals. The showdown. How will it all play out? Imagine this. Finn catches Carter in the middle of one of his intense confrontations with Steffy. Carter, perhaps feeling he has every right to challenge Steffy's decisions, might dismiss Finn's interference, but Finn won't back down. Finn could make it clear that he won't allow anyone, not even a fellow Forrester ally, to question Steffy's authority or her vision for the family legacy. This showdown could bring the kind of passionate, charged scenes that the bold and the beautiful fans live for. Finn's determination to defend Steffy's honor could push Carter to a breaking point, where he finally lays all his cards on the table, his frustration, his resentment, and perhaps even a hint of jealousy. Could there be more at play here than just a professional rivalry? A twist in the making. Could Carter's motives be personal? Carter's interactions with Steffy haven't just been intense, they've bordered on obsessive. As fans know, in the world of soap operas, emotions often run deeper than they seem. Could it be that Carter's resentment towards Steffy is rooted in something beyond corporate ambition? Perhaps Carter has personal feelings he's been trying to suppress, feelings that drive his behavior more than he lets on. This twist could set the stage for an even more complex rivalry. If Finn begins to suspect that Carter's motives are more personal than professional, his reaction could be explosive. He may feel that Carter is intentionally driving a wedge between him and Steffy, something that could turn their rivalry from a professional dispute into an all-out battle. What would this mean for Steffy and Finn's relationship? While Finn's protective nature is admirable, his interference could bring unexpected consequences. Steffy, fiercely independent and always ready to stand up for herself, might feel Finn's involvement undermines her own ability to handle Carter. If Steffy begins to see Finn's protectiveness as a threat to her authority, it could lead to friction in their marriage. In a plot twist that would raise the stakes even further, Steffy could find herself caught between two men who each believe they know what's best for her. Finn's loyalty could create tension if Steffy feels that his protectiveness is taking away her power, especially in a world where she's used to navigating power struggles on her own terms. Finn's theory unveiled. In Tuesday's episode, Finn decides it's time to act on the suspicions that have been brewing. Bill's explanations about recent events don't add up, leaving Finn even more concerned about Steffy. Determined to get to the bottom of her disappearance, Finn shares his suspicions with Lee, painting a troubling picture that centers around Luna. Bill's attempts to brush off his involvement only fuel Finn's worries. He's convinced that Luna's strange behavior and her sudden proximity to the family can't be a coincidence. With his theory out in the open, Finn and Lee face a critical choice. Act fast or risk losing precious time that could mean the difference between life and death for Steffy. Lee Finnegan acts fast, reaching out to Luna. Once Finn lays out his theory, it becomes clear that they need to act immediately. Lee, ever the resourceful mother, decides she can't just sit around waiting. She takes matters into her own hands, reaching out to Luna herself in an attempt to get to the bottom of her suspicious behavior. In fact, Lee's resolve takes her straight to Luna's apartment, where the tension between them builds to a climactic face-off later in the week. Lee's quick thinking could put her in harm's way, but it's a risk she's willing to take if it means getting closer to finding Steffy. Fans can expect some heart-pounding moments as Lee confronts Luna, each character's hidden motives hanging in the balance. RJ Forrester's shocking interrogation. Finn pushes for answers. Meanwhile, Finn decides to pay a visit to RJ Forrester, hoping RJ might have information about Tom's mysterious death. RJ was among the last people to interact with Tom, and Finn suspects he could have seen something or heard something that may hold a clue. During their tense conversation, Finn mentions Luna's name, and RJ reveals to Finn that he too noticed Luna's unusual behavior since she moved in with Bill. The more Finn hears, the more he's convinced that Luna's involvement is far more sinister than anyone realizes. RJ's insights bring new layers to Finn's suspicions, giving the search for Steffy a darker twist. The tension is palpable as Finn digs deeper, determined to connect the dots that might reveal Luna's true motives. Could Luna be deadly? Finn gets closer to finding Steffy. As Tuesday's episode progresses, Finn inches closer to a breakthrough. The pieces of the puzzle are beginning to fit together, and Finn's instincts tell him that Luna's behavior goes beyond mere eccentricity. He starts to wonder if Luna could be more dangerous than anyone suspects, potentially even capable of murder. The question now is, will Finn realize that Steffy and Luna are closer than he thought, possibly even at the same apartment? In his desperate search for Steffy, Finn might not have time to reach out to Lee before the situation spirals out of control. This episode promises a nail-biting encounter that could leave everyone, including the viewers, reeling. A brutal face-off. Will Finn and Lee save Steffy in time? With Lee on her way to confront Luna, and Finn racing to follow the trail of clues, a brutal showdown seems imminent. Luna's sinister actions are finally about to come to light, and the face-off between her and Lee could be the catalyst that reveals her true intentions. Finn may arrive just in time for an explosive confrontation, one that pits mother and son against a woman whose secrets run deep. Expect this encounter to be nothing short of intense, with stakes higher than ever. Finn's determination to find Steffy, coupled with Lee's bold confrontation, could push Luna to reveal her darkest side, forcing everyone to confront a truth they may not be prepared to handle. Aftermath. How will everyone cope with Luna's deception? Once Luna's true nature is exposed, the fallout will shake everyone involved. RJ, Bill, and even Penelope Poppy Nozawa will find themselves grappling with Luna's deception and betrayal. For RJ, especially, the revelation that Luna could be deadly may be too much to bear, adding yet another layer of emotional turmoil to his already troubled life. Zen Forrester Dominguez and others in the Forrester family will be left reeling from the impact of Luna's actions, wondering how they missed the signs. This shocking revelation could be the perfect time for Dr. Taylor Hayes to return, as many of these characters may need serious therapy to process the trauma Luna has unleashed. Carter's luxury brand pitch rejected. Recently, Carter presented his luxury brand expansion idea to Forrester Creations, hoping to revitalize the company's product lines. However, Steffy Forrester Finnegan dismissed the idea, and despite Ridge and Eric Forrester's discussions, they ultimately decided it wasn't a fit for Forrester's direction. The decision crushed Carter, who felt his innovative proposal was unfairly overlooked. This rejection marked a turning point for Carter, who has always been loyal to Forrester Creations. Feeling sidelined, he seems ready to take matters into his own hands, even suggesting he would use his own money to make his luxury line a reality. However, given the scale of the investment needed, Carter might require additional support, and that's where things get intriguing. Hope Logan's firing. Fuel for Carter's revenge. Just as Carter was dealing with his proposal's rejection, Hope Logan dropped a bombshell on him. She had been fired. The news hit Carter hard, not only because of his connection to Hope, but also because it reinforced his feeling that Forrester wasn't valuing their loyal employees. Watching Hope walk away, Carter's glare at the Forrester Creations building said it all. He's out for revenge. He wants to prove to Forrester that he can succeed on his own terms, especially after the way they handled Hope's departure. Carter's determination to launch his own brand could be a direct response to both his rejection and Hope's firing, pushing him to seek unconventional funding sources. Deacon Sharp's support. Could he connect Carter with Sheila? Carter has recently formed a connection with Deacon Sharp, who owns the successful Il Giardino restaurant. Although Deacon's business has recovered after the double murders shook up his clientele, he probably doesn't have the funds Carter would need. However, Deacon is very aware of Sheila's hidden wealth. Knowing Sheila has deep pockets, he might suggest Carter consider an unexpected investor. Deacon and Sheila share a complicated history, and Deacon might be wary of involving her. But Sheila's interest in Hope Logan could sway Deacon. Sheila, who is known for her fascination with Hope's life and her willingness to make bold moves, may see Carter's venture as an exciting opportunity to disrupt Forrester Creations. Sheila Carter Sharp, a wealthy, scandalous investor for Carter's ambitious vision. Sheila's substantial hidden funds could be precisely what Carter needs to break away from Forrester Creations. Sheila's history of manipulation and high-stakes risks could make her the ideal, though controversial partner. She's been looking for a way back into the Forrester family's world, and funding Carter's business would give her leverage within the fashion industry. Plus, Sheila's penchant for the dramatic aligns with Carter's vision, especially if he plans to incorporate bold Halloween-inspired designs, a theme right up Sheila's alley. If Carter does turn to Sheila, the partnership would be a recipe for high drama and conflict. Sheila's involvement could spell trouble for Carter, but given his recent frustrations, he might feel the risks are worth it to prove his point and gain independence from Forrester. How could Sheila and Carter's partnership impact Forrester Creations? If Carter's brand takes off with Sheila's backing, Forrester Creations could face unexpected competition from a new luxury brand. Steffi, Ridge, and Eric may soon realize that Carter's ambition and Sheila's money make a formidable duo. A successful brand could poach clients from Forrester, stirring up rivalry within the fashion world. It could also create shockwaves within the Forrester family, especially if they discover Sheila's role in Carter's rise. Hope's firing could also come back to haunt Forrester Creations, as Carter might bring her on board in his new venture. Forrester's loss of Hope's talent and Carter's ambition could pave the way for an exciting new power player in Los Angeles fashion, and Sheila would revel in the chaos this causes within the Forrester family.